Thanks Rocket Money for sponsoring this video. I have made many sandwiches, and I thought a lot of them was as good as it gets. However, today I'm gonna show you how I got schooled on sandwich making. There are a lot of things to learn, and I got the perfect guy to explain.
My name's Owen. People like to call me the Sandwich King, and here's why. There are a bunch of components that make a perfect sandwich, but for me, the number one important ingredient is obviously the bread. If you have terrible bread and a great filling, you don't have a good sandwich. There are two other main important ingredients and steps into making a perfect sandwich. Number two being finding the right balance. And when I say balance, I'm talking about balancing out a really fatty, rich ingredient, for instance, steak. You wanna maybe pair it with something acidic to cut through all the richness. And lastly, a good sandwich needs a bad sauce. This can either make or break a sandwich. I'm talking jam-packed with flavor. It can really elevate it and take it to the next level. That being said, let's get into it.
And for today's cook, Owen chose these two beautiful steaks. As you can see, they are porterhouse. You can tell this because the filet mignon is quite large. The first thing we needed to do is to go ahead and get it seasoned. For that, I kept it real simple. A good amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. So into the bag they went. I vacuum sealed them, as the only thing left to do now is to go ahead and let them cook sous vide. I chose 129 degrees Fahrenheit. This will take about 2 hours. And that's perfect because it's gonna allow us to go ahead and make the rest of the components for the sandwich. And the very first one is going to be this incredible looking sauce. I know what you're thinking. It's the same color as the Hulk. It even looks fake. But what you don't know is the flavor. Oh boy, this was so good that we ended up eating it with bread by itself. And here's how to make it. Into a blender we threw in some avocado, followed by jalapeno, garlic, green onions, parsley, cilantro, mint, Greek yogurt, fresh lime juice, olive oil, salt, freshly ground black pepper, and a tiny bit of cumin. Close it up, blend everything on high, because once you have done so, your sauce is done. Now I'll be honest with you, this is delicious by itself. I've made a lot of sauces before. This one is a keeper. Next up is the bread. For today's sandwich, Owen chose an artisan baguette. It is nice and crusty, at the same time soft and chewy in the inside. Just basically the perfect bread for the sandwich. However, we're gonna take it up a notch, and that is to make this incredible garlic butter. And to make it, it is super easy, and here's how. We started with melted butter, followed by parsley, a good amount of garlic, mix everything together, and the garlic butter is done. It does not get any easier than that. Now all there's left to do is to go ahead and spread it around the bread, put it in the oven in the broiler setting so that it can toast up, and the bread is ready. Now this next ingredient, I'll be honest with you, I've never seen it done before, and it is quite interesting because everything starts out with this, capers. The first thing to do is to go ahead and strain them. Once that's done, throw them in with some cornmeal. Mix everything together, remove the excess cornmeal, and into a pan add some olive oil and start to fry them up. I've never heard of fried capers before, and I'm really excited to find out how they're gonna taste in the sandwich, as once we started getting a little bit of color, they are now ready. Now the next ingredient is simple French fries. However, Owen decided to take it to a different level, and that is to fry them up in some Wagyu beef tallow. Oh yes, now I don't need to tell you how to fry up some French fries. However, doing so in Wagyu tallow, come on now, it's just gonna make it extra good. As now that we have all of our ingredients ready, the only thing left is the steak, and by this time they were fully cooked. So I went ahead, opened it up, put them on a cooling rack, pat them dry really good, and as you can see, they need some help. That's what happens whenever you take them out of the bag when they're cooking sous vide. So once they were patted dry completely, I might have an idea of exactly what you're thinking. I know my steaks don't look that good right now, but watch this. Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Rocket Money. Lately, I've been traveling a lot, and when I travel, I eat. So every little bit of money helps. So why am I going to be wasting money on an unwanted subscription when I can be using that for food research? Rocket Money is an all-in-one finance platform that helps you save more and spend less. They help you achieve your financial goals by helping you cancel unwanted subscriptions, lower bills, set up budgets, monitor your credit, and provide a holistic view of your finances, all in one place. Unnecessary subscriptions accumulate. It happens to all of us. boss. Well, Rocket Money safely and securely identifies all those recurring charges. With just a tap, they'll do the hard work for you and they will get it canceled. You can set budgets to automatically monitor your spending by category, and they keep you on track with notifications to remind you when you have exceeded your limit. You can also set up a smart savings account where you choose the amount and the frequency, and Rocket Money will automatically deposit savings into it on the platform. And you can withdraw anytime. Download Rocket Money and unlock more features with premium. Go to rocketmoney.com/SousVideEverything or click the link on the video description. Thank you, Rocket Money, for sponsoring this video. But now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, here we got our beautiful sandwich. Thank you for coming, brother, and teaching me how to make. I feel like I'm a steak expert now and a sandwich expert.
You're definitely a steak expert. So
this looks fantastic. We got two beautiful steak sandwiches right here, the filet mignon and the New York strip. Which one do you think is going to be better?
naturally the filet, because it's more tender. We'll see. I'm sure both will be good.
Are you ready?
I'm excited as all hell right now after hearing there's filet mignon and New York strip in these two sandwiches, and they look beautiful to boot, so I cannot wait to try these sandwiches.
All right, let's dig in. Which one should we dig in first? Owen, you tell us.
Best for last?
It's up to you. You're the boss.
Yeah, we'll start with the strip.
All right, let's start with the strip. Let's go for it. We have a name for my good friend here, Leo. He's the messiest guy in this house.
I'm pretty messy.
Oh, oh, shoot. I've seen a couple of your videos. Yeah, sometimes you get messy.
Like to get messy.
Enough talking, let's give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
All right, let's do it. I love how crusty it is.
Oh man, that's really good.
That green sauce is next level. Garlic bread, is that what it is?
We essentially made garlic bread. Yeah, herb butter, garlic, parsley.
That is sick. Leo, what do you think? Oh, Leo doesn't want to describe. We call this guy the description guy, but you took over. He's no longer the description guy, he's the eating guy.
The sandwich eating guy, try not to make a mess. That's my new job title.
It feels like this is a nice, rich sandwich, but well balanced because of the sauce.
Yeah.
I think it has a great flavor on it, right? You taste the beef. A lot of that garlic comes through. It's very nice and it pairs well with the steak flavors. The bread is beautiful, very crunchy, but the inside of the bread is nice and fluffy. You have some crispy fries in there to add even more of a little bit of a bite. Man, this is a really good sandwich. My favorite part is this is a big sandwich, so this is very filling.
I agree 100%. These little capers. Dude! Yo!
Oh, he's a new messy
Bro,
guy,
we've
for
been
sure.
filming all day. I'm starving.
Damn, you see? He literally eats all his food.
This is true, yes.
Do you eat everything you make?
Yeah, I mean, typically, like, if I don't finish it, I'll just throw it in the fridge and I'll eat it later. But yeah, I have a big appetite, so.
Yeah, and I can see you work out too. So the man is jacked, everybody.
Thank you.
That was amazing. Do you think it's gonna be much different than the filet or no?
Honestly, no.
No? Not that much difference? All right, now well, let's give it a try right now and let you guys know which one is better. That's why I like porterhouse steaks, you know what I mean? You can cook the New York strip and you can have the filet mignon. The filet mignon is more tender, obviously, less fatty, but let's see which one is better. You ready?
Oh yeah.
Let's dig in. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, that's so good. That garlic bread is sick.
It really carries the sandwich. Like it's such a nice flavor on it. That's the first thing you taste as soon as you bite into it. Incredibly, incredibly delicious. And I actually like this sandwich more than the previous one we had.
I agree, it's more tender, Owen.
Yeah.
No, Owen doesn't like to talk. Owen likes to eat, everybody.
I'm a man of few words, but I can eat.
The softer steak really gives a different dynamic to the sandwich because it gives like a different textural element to it. It gives a different mouthfeel than the previous steak that was a little bit more tough, and I think this is my winner.
I agree.
Having the contrast of the softer steak with crispy fries, crunchy bread, and then a big sleeper, the fried capers. I've never had that in a sandwich. Adds like a salty, just like punch in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's fire.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you learned something new. I definitely did. I'm gonna be making a lot more sandwiches together. Let us know what we should cook next. Check out Owen's content on the link on the description. If you did enjoy, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.